Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Daniel G. Garza, and this is Breakfast with the Comadres. How you doing? Welcome to the show, formerly known as Breakfast Readings, where we do card readings. And let me turn this around. Do some card readings, get some messages, share some love, everything. Let me put my oatmeal in the microwave. While I do that, hopefully you're getting your breakfast together. I'll show you my coffee brewing over there on the other side. Making the coffee, getting the oatmeal ready. Got to clean our space. Make sure that the counter is clean. Make sure the cards are there. Make sure everything I need for this morning. If you're watching this on TikTok, you're watching it live, and you're able to interact and probably get a reading. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you're watching the replay. But if you comment, then I'll still answer, and maybe, hi, good morning. Oh, shoot, why am I forgetting your real name right now? I know it. But good morning, welcome to the show. So for those of you watching this on replay on YouTube, will you do me a favor and scroll down, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and get notified every time a new show comes up. We have new shows almost every day, either from Breakfast with the Comadres, or Christian and Daniel's show, the Card Devo, or Put Together Conversations. But there's a new show just about every day. So make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube page and get notified when a new show comes up. That would be really cool. If you're watching this on TikTok, good morning. Do you have your coffee ready? Do you have your breakfast ready? My oatmeal is... Naveen, there you go. I need that, Naveen. How are you doing, sir? Welcome back to the show. For those of you that are new to breakfast readings, we haven't changed the name on top. It's we do readings. We pull some cards and get some messages and see what spirit and the universe, higher power, life has to tell us today. If you're not used to this format, I used your first name and a number from 1 to 9. And for those of you who oatmeal's ready. Make it a spoon. Got a big spoon today. Yesterday was an amazing day. We didn't have a show yesterday. Ooh, this is hot. We didn't have a show yesterday. My boyfriend and I are collaborating on a cancer. We've been really busy. I haven't seen you around here. I'm glad you're here today. Would you like me to start with you, Naveen, this morning? If you give me a number from 1 to 9, we will start with you this morning. But yeah, my boyfriend and I are part of this really cool committee for cancer awareness, and we had a meeting yesterday morning. Good morning, comadre. How are you doing? Everything's good? Buenos días, comadre. Welcome to the show. Can I? Okay. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estamos? There you go, Naveen. We're going to start with Naveen. I asked him for his number because he hasn't been here in a while. And then everybody else, you know how we play. Hold on to your comments until I say oatmeal break. When you hear me say oatmeal break, then it's your turn to put in your name and number. As usual, the kitchen deck. This is the kitchen deck, the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. This is one of my favorite decks. Good morning, Linda. Welcome. How are you doing, sweetie? This is one of my favorite decks. I like it. On Monday, were you here Monday? If you weren't here Monday, you missed out on a good episode. I pulled out my deck, the Card Devo deck, and we played with that Monday morning. And if you missed the session, go back and watch it on YouTube. It was really intense. And the cool thing about that, the last part of the session was that it was a general, so it could probably fit you today. So if you missed out on Monday, we did not have a show yesterday. I had a meeting yesterday morning, could not make it. Yeah, for those of you that were here Monday, how did you feel after the session? I just want to get a card for my mom, Dorothy, please. Yeah, Linda, just hold on. You know how we do it, Linda. Just hold on. And what do you mean by number? Sorry. No, sorry, needed. We don't apologize here. We just Monday was so great and much needed. Yeah, Monday was great. Not because not because it's my show, but I even walked away like pumped on Monday. Like, oh wow, that's exactly what I needed to hear. That's exactly what I needed to hear. So if you were not here Monday, and go back and find my YouTube page. Go find my YouTube page. Subscribe to it, and then you can watch Monday's show. It was really good. I just posted it last night because I forgot. You beat cancer too. I'm sending you a virtual high five there, Sandra. Cancer survivors. Hello from Texas. Good morning, Texas. Where in Texas are you, Abigail? I'm a Texas boy myself. I'm a Texas boy. All right, so we're going to start with Naveen because he was here first this morning. And then for the rest of you, hold on to your name and your number. Remember, put your name and your number from 1 to 9. But hold on to that until I say oatmeal break. And that is Midland. Oh, Midland. I'm going to be in El Paso and Big Springs in September. I'm going to be out in Big Springs in September. Visiting some friends. Yes, pick a number from 1 to 9 when I say oatmeal break. Exactly. And so the person that just asked what the number's about. So since you're not here to pick, so if this is right now, we're going to pick for Naveen. Since you're not here to pick the cards, Arlington, I grew up in Dallas. So girl, are we following each other? Diana, yeah, I grew up in Dallas. I lived in Houston. I lived in the Valley. So I'm a Texas boy. I've been all over Texas. So, Naveen picked 7. So since he's not here to pick the cards for himself, and I don't want him to think that I'm picking the cards for him, I count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is his card. See? All right, and then for the rest of you, good morning. And then for the rest of you, just hold on, put it in your comments, put your name, number from 1 to 9, and then when you hear me say oatmeal break, whoever's first, it's a lottery game. And for everybody, Big Springs is right there. My friend usually picks me up in Midland at the airport. So I know that girl. I know where that is. Chico's Tacos in El Paso. Yay. Okay. Okay, now remember, hold on to comments. And it's a lottery. And Linda, message me, Linda. We'll talk after. Message me, send me a message. Remind me that we talked about your mom. So Linda, if you're still on here, send me a private message and say, hey, about my mom. And okay. So this is for Naveen. Naveen, you still with me? I see your picture up there. All right, cool. Okay, Naveen. So this new, and this is really crazy, and I know it's happening for a lot of people since we're coming out of this lockdown, since we're all emerging. There is a lot of new projects. There's a lot of new energy. There's a lot of new steps that we're doing. But Naveen, I feel like we're starting to see some prosperity coming back to you. Yeah, we're starting to see some gain. And I don't know that it's necessarily financial. I feel like it's just a growth. If there's a growth in you, either your personal or your professional, but I feel like the growth. Now, the thing is that the light card is here, but what it's telling me is that in order for this particular relationship to grow, either personal or professional, in order for the relationship to grow, you've got to give it that little extra attention. It's not just about, well, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Yes, obviously, most things, if they're going to happen, they're going to happen. But I feel like in this particular case, in order for this to grow in the direction that you really want it to go, the way you really want it to go, you need to give it a little more attention. You need to put a little more light into it. Use the wisdom and the knowledge that you have. If you've been asked to consult, if you've been asked to give your opinion, to offer your judgment, do so. This is not a moment to be like, oh, no, I can't. no, y'all do it yourself. No, this particular project, in order for it to grow and go in the direction that you want it to go, it requires the light of your wisdom to shine on it. You are that extra. It's like, if you see the card, this is the project right here, the little seed. And then this is you putting your hands over it and going, let me offer my wisdom. Let me offer my information to make sure that this grows in the direction that it should. So, I mean, this is really your moment. This is your moment to shine and show everything that you like. All right, folks, this is not a drill. This is, we've been working for. I don't know why I had to make that voice, but this is what we've been training for. So this is your time to really go in that direction and offer your information. So if you are either, if you're either offering for a consultant for something, if your wisdom is being required, this is really the time to do it. But I feel like it's a good project to invest into. Give it your time. And if you are able to financially invest in it, I would say this is a good time to do it. I am not a consultant. Hi, good morning, Clarissa. I am not a financial advisor. This is just the message I'm getting. So I hope that helped. All right. Opium break. Excellent. Michelle 3. Gotcha, Michelle. I think I put an extra packet of sugar in my oatmeal, and it's really sweet this morning. Now, here's the other deal about the show, is that even if the reading is not for you, if you stick around enough, you will get information for you. I know people are like, well, it's general. It's gonna. Sometimes the information, I've gotten messages from some of you that say, the reading you did for Naveen, that was me. That was for me. And so some people have messaged me and said, hey, pero en el salto de la vida más, yes, la vida es más dulce. Dulce la vida. I don't know why I had to dance salsa for that, but yes. The things that pop in my head, people. All I gotta say. All I gotta say. But I've gotten messages too from some of you saying that, Michelle 3, that sometimes I'm reading for somebody else, like in your house or in your rooms. Or like if you are thinking about somebody, then there's always something to resonate to me during every life. Good, Linda. I'm glad. Now remember, Linda, message me later and say, hey, about my mom. So do that. Are you following? I need to respond to some of the horoscopes for Monday. Some people comment, and I tried to respond with one extra card. So if you're watching my YouTube, if you're watching my Monday horoscopes, remember to comment, because you might get an extra card. I might just surprise you with an extra card. We're all energetically connected, comadres, so the messages will hit home. Yeah. Like the one on, again, okay, yes, I want you to go to my YouTube page and subscribe. I really want you to do that. But I also, like, if you missed Monday's episode, it was so unexpected, I wasn't going to pull them out. But we played with the card Devo deck, and just the message was really cool. You see my lives, it helps me every day to keep pushing forward and keep strong. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing. What's the name of your YouTube page? It's Daniel G. Garza right now, or Little Mexican. But if you go up to my link, my bio, you can hit on the links and it'll pop up, and you can just go there. So I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So we have, ay, Dios mío, Michelle 3. Are you still with me, Michelle? Michelle Ortiz? Are you still here? Oh my God, I didn't stir my coffee. When you're here, like, you put the sugar in the coffee. That's what I did. Michelle, okay. Hola, Michelle, ¿cómo estamos? Buenos días. Okay. So, Michelle, there is this. I feel like I'm going more professional than personal, but definitely always tune it to you, make sense to you. But I feel like you're finding your space. You're finding. So here's the deal. Like for instance, if you've been practicing law for a long time, and all of a sudden you're like, I want to be. A veces tu cafecito. Diana, go make your cafecito. Um, like I feel like if you've been like a lawyer for a long time, and all of a sudden you find your creative perfect job. I feel like that's where you are right now. I feel like there's this perfect union coming for you. I feel like it's professional, but again, tune it to make sense to you. But I feel like there's several opportunities that have popped up. I feel like there's the opportunity. I don't know if there's a like I want to move, I want to relocate, I want to change jobs, I want to change homes. Like I feel like your energy is just like I just need to change. I need to change, and I, for everybody that's watching, we've talked about this. We talk about this a lot, and this chakra comes up a lot, and it's your solar plex. It's right here in your belly. It's your commitment to yourself. It's the light. For me, and you might hear it different from other people, and that's fine. Take what you need and leave the rest. But for me, I feel like my solar plex is like where everything starts. And we do the exercise here all the time. Put your right hand on your belly, left hand over right hand. Take some deep breaths and say, I am strong. I am powerful. I am smart. I am beautiful. Whatever it is that you need to do, but make a commitment to yourself. So for Michelle, I feel like as you are coming into your space and you coming into what you really, really want, make sure that you choose what's best for you so that you can have, here's the material harvest. You want to move so bad in your situation at this time, I've got to wait. Then start manifesting. Start manifesting. Do not start manifest like some people like if you really want to move, don't wait until you have to start going, okay, I want to manifest my favorite. No, start manifesting now. You're like, I don't have the money for it. Well, let's call in, I just got chills. Let's call in that financial. Let's call in the financial. Is it money that's stopping you? Is it people? Is it places? Is it things? What is it that's stopping you from moving forward? And is what's stopping you coming down from your higher power, from the universe, from life, or is it coming from you? Where is it coming from? Where is the blockage come? What situation is stopping you from moving forward? And you don't have to answer, obviously. What situation is stopping you from moving? You're waiting for your husband's papers. All right, well, let's put that energy into that. If that is the blockage that is stopping, then start manifesting the clearance. Orange candles. If you get an orange candle to move contracts forward, that's a good thing to do. Orange. We want to work on the balance. You want to work on your sacral chakra. Make sure that your sacral chakra is balanced. Make sure that don't walk into anything with fear. Make sure, this is for everybody too. This works for everything. So if you're saying, I'm working on contracts, I'm waiting on papers, I'm waiting to get married to get divorced, waiting on documentation, whatever you're waiting for. If you're waiting on these things that other people have some control over, we need to walk into that situation fully balanced, fear and fearless. So because I petitioned him since 2007, I'm still waiting for the entrevista. I can imagine that has to be stressful. So let's light that orange candle. Make your petition on a piece of paper. For everybody, it's like, what candle? I'm sure the next one is like, what kind of candle? So here's the kind of candles that I use. So here's what you want to do is go to this dollar store. Go to this dollar store, get one of these candles in either white or orange. White or orange. Orange is good mental stimulation. Orange is good. It lights up. It brings up that connection mentally. Like, what do I need to do to move this forward? But it's also the sacral chakra. Okay, so for everybody watching, the sacral chakra, it's the balance. You can't be fearless without a little fear. They need to go together. And this is why we talk about this all the time. We talk about it almost every show. Action, my action has a reaction, and this reaction has a positive and a negative. So just make sure, Michelle, that as you move forward, move in confidence that everything is going to have a positive and a negative. But while this is working over here, while the angels and your spirit guides and God, the universe, life, they're working on making sure that he gets, and make sure that he does his part too. He needs to have a positive energy in this. He needs to stay confident and positive. I am sorry, Dan can say I have to get to mom's lunch and that's ready. Hopefully, yes. Okay, Linda, send your mom some good. Remember to message me later when you get a chance. Message me and say, hey, we talked about my mom, so I know what we talked about. So for Michelle and everybody else, you want, I'm gonna focus this on you, Michelle. You want a new home. You want a new home. In order to get, much love to you, sweetie. Thank you. In order for you to get this home, we need the universe to start processing this in the direction we need it to go. So let's start manifesting that new home. And when you manifest that home, you manifest it with you and your husband together. ¿Sí? Vas a manifestar que estás tú y tu marido juntos. Entonces, esa manifestación va a hacer que se cree la realidad. So we need to start manifesting. When you manifest for you, we don't manifest for other people. We pray for other people. We manifest for ourselves. For everybody watching, I am manifesting for me. But in that manifestation, I am manifesting the people that I want in my life, the things that I want, people, places, and things that I want in my life to make that happen. And then everything is a trickle effect, because now that's going to motivate the energy so that other things get moved. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I hope. Again, I'm not a legal expert, but so as you want the spiritual union to happen, you've got to choose the direction that you want to go in wisely, and you will start harvesting the things that you want. So do that. Let me know how it goes. I'm sending you good vibes on that aspect. Oops, I just knocked something over. I hope that made sense. Did that make sense, Michelle? All right. Oatmeal break. You need to hear that. I'm glad you did. I'm glad. Thank you for that heart. They're so cute. Mitchell. All right, Mitchell and Lake Erie. Awesome. Mitchell 6. Cool. Are you new to the show, Mitchell? I don't think I've seen your name before. That whatever we did just now with Michelle, that completely calm me down. How much oatmeal? A quarter cup. How much coffee? 1 cup. I don't know how much to dance. How much to get a reading? I don't charge for these readings. If you want to pay me, you can book a session with me. Book a session and and you can pay me there. But these morning sessions are free. You just gotta follow some rules. Number 1, wait a minute. Number 2, de nada, Michelle. Sabes, aquí estamos contigo, las comadres, aquí estamos, te vamos a aventar buena energía. Good vibes over to Michelle de las comadres. Yeah, for everybody who's watching, my ex cheating on me. Well, he can't cheat on you if he's your ex. So he's not cheating on you anymore because he's your ex and you're not together anymore. So there you go. I don't need a card to pull on that one. So yeah. Oops. Claro, comadre, un fuerte abrazo. Gracias. That reading was absolutely beautiful and makes me question a lot in life. Oh, well, good. Yeah, like I say, sometimes when I listen in on other people's shows, even if they're reading for somebody else, I'm like, hey, wait a minute, that was for me too. Lo más claro, lo más decente. I love that. You're always awesome. I love a reading. Yes, of course. I mean, soon to be my ex if he was. Well, don't worry about it anymore. Don't worry about it. Comadres highly recommend a private reading with Daniel, life changing. Oh, thank you, Comadre Karen. Karen's one of my good friends. Is there anything that I need to hear right now? Yes, Amanda, you do. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. We've got Mitchell. Mitchell's like, where's my reading? I don't know. I just gave Mitchell a country accent. I kind of felt that. Love how you go into detail and encourage people. Yeah, well, you know what? I want you to walk away. The motto of our company, Little Mexican Productions, is entertain, educate, and energize. So every program that we do, whether it be TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever show we do, I don't just want you to walk away and go, well, I don't know what he meant. Or how do I do that? I want you to walk away entertained. I hope I entertain you. I want you to be educated. Educate yourself on you. Like, where am I? Like right now, Erica, I don't answer personal questions. If you want a session, please book a session, but I don't. And for anybody that knows me and knows my shows for a while, I don't talk about exes, I don't talk about health, and I don't talk about baby. So if he's soon to be your ex, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Stop worrying about it. Stop giving him your energy. Do you want clarification? Then yeah, by all means, book a session and we'll talk about your ex for an hour. He's not your ex, but he's cheating on you, so you're gonna break up with him. Bye. I'm if he cheats, he will. Okay, right. If he's gonna, again, I'm at this point. I hope you realize I'm just toying with you. But yes, if you want to book a session and talk about your ex for an hour, we can do a session for an hour, and then we can talk about him for an hour. I can tell you everything I see. If he's cheating, it'll come through. But yeah, you have to pay for the session. And for C Michelle X3, just stick around. When you hear me say oatmeal break, put in your name and a number from 1 to 9, and then you're next. And first person to do it. And right now we're going to do Mitchell. Mitchell, are you still with me? Did I lose you? Trust your intuition and your gut, your feelings the way. Yeah. If I feel somebody's cheating, You didn't get that? Yeah, just hold on. So when you hear me say oatmeal break, the first person to put in their name and their number is next, just like Mitchell did. So we're going to read Mitchell. Ooh, some pretty good here. I feel, Mitchell, like you're going through a transformation at the moment. I feel like this, and yes, we're all going through the transformation because we're coming out of lockdowns. We're re-emerging. But here is your strength. Here, I feel like the personal growth that you went through in these last several months is what's allowing you to see that you need, talk about beginnings. We're all talking about beginnings. Always remember your worth and never settle for less. Yeah, never settle for less. Unless the person that you're with is also growing, then give it some time. But if you're growing and your partner is like, I don't want to change, I'm happy the way I am, then what are you doing there? Okay, so Mitchell, I feel like the growth that you're going on you've kind of reached a point where you're like, do I want to keep going? And the reason I say, like, if you're growing and your partner or the people, places, and things around you are not growing to the level that you are and you don't feel there, sometimes we stop ourselves. Sometimes I'm like, I've done it with partners. I'm very grateful that I have a partner that like allows me to grow, and I encourage him, and sometimes he encourages me. So Mitchell, if you're in a relationship right now with people, places, or things, usually it's people. But if you're in a relationship with people, places, and things, and you're growing, but you've stopped yourself to not, like, you've dummy-dumb your life. And I've said this to other people in other shows. Do not dummy down your life for other people. You're not doing them any favors, and you're only stopping yourself, and you're going to be miserable. Because here's the new beginning card. So I feel like you're starting this, you want to start this new beginning. Because you've been working so hard on yourself, you want this new beginning to function. Now, is there going to be some losses? Yes, always, always. And we just finished talking about this: action, reaction, positive, and negative. So, for all of you, and sometimes people ask me, like, how are you always so optimistic about the directions, even when something goes bad? You're like, oh yeah, well, mainly because I've trained my brain to understand, and I've trained my heart to accept that every action has a reaction, positive and negative. Repeat after me, class. Every action has a reaction, positive and negative. Every decision that you make to improve yourself, you go in there with that bit, oh, I just got chills, with that bit of knowledge, knowing that, hey, I'm going back to school. Not everybody's going to like it. And some people are going to really support me. I'm going to start a new job. People are going to be happy for me, and people are not going to be happy for me. I'm going to get married. I'm going to date this person. I'm going to change houses. Whatever it is you're going to do. Hi, Brad. Good morning. As long as when I take, this is going to be very simplistic, but I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Some people are going to be happy that I'm drinking my coffee. Hi, McAllen, Texas. I lived in McAllen. And some people are going to be like, why is he stopping to drink coffee? Like, keep talking. Does that make sense? So for everybody watching, I used to live off of 10th Avenue. I used to live down the street from the Whataburger off of like Nolana in McAllen. So hello, McAllen. So Mitchell, as you are making these changes and these connections, which I totally encourage you to keep going, and you are starting this new part of your life, which I totally support, just know that there are going to be some people that are not happy for you. They're not happy for you. They want to take away this opportunity for you. They want you to stay dim. They want you to keep your light dim so that you're attracting roaches. Remember, in this show here, this Las Comadres, we don't attract roaches. We attract moths. We want people to attract you to our light. Drink your coffee if that makes you happy. Self-love. Yes, people, or anything else or anyone else. Yes. If I love you, like Mitchell and I are in a relationship, and I'm like, Mitchell says, hey, I want to go to school because I want to better myself. I'm like, cool. He's like, but I have to quit my job or go part-time, and it's going to be a little hard for a while. Hey, if that makes you happy, if you really want to go to school and you want to better yourself, I'm with you because I love you. I want you to be better. But that action has a reaction. So I have to think about what I need to do to make sure that I'm still happy. So either A, I stay with you, or B, I go away and do something else. I meet other people and do Mothballs 2.0. None of that. Yes. No more Mothballs. We talked about that last week. But you make things work, you make things happen. But if your partners are completely like, you know what, dude, go do you, go be spiritual, quit drinking if you want to, stop doing drugs if you need to, get educated if you want to, but I'm not going to support you. But you can't break up with me. Well, that's not. So Mitchell, is that making sense to you? I hope that was making sense to you. Does that make sense? Makes sense. All right. Oatmeal break. That does make sense. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Mitchell. We appreciate you. Amanda, 5. Awesome. I don't know what that was. Amanda, 5. Calm, crafty. As Pitbull would say, been there, done that. Growth and cheers to the ones that come with. Yes! Yes, that's a good one. This is my Pitbull dance. Okay, we're gonna. It's gonna be a hot day today. I am wearing pants right now, and I think I'm gonna put some shorts after this. I don't like being on camera in shorts, so Amanda 5. Where are you? Amanda, are you still with me? Amanda. Is there a song, Amanda? I feel like there's a song named Amanda. Any advice for overthinking a lot? Yes. Ice cream. But yes. By Boston. I kind of confused. Are you in Boston, or are you talking about the song? Oh, the song will come back. Yes, thank you. Amanda by Boston. Yes, there is a song. I knew it. See, this is like the memories. This is when you get old, your memories are going, I know there's a song named Amanda. Somebody sings a song named Amanda. But I know that. I know that's true. I know that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna pull for Amanda, and then I will give y'all some stuff for overthinking, and we'll go into that. Okay, Amanda. Excuse me. I have a dangling brain cell. That was all. I have a dangling brain cell. That was all credit to Calm Crafty. Oh, okay. Hi, good morning. Okay, so Amanda, I don't think I understood what you were trying to say there, but say that again. Frontliner. Okay, Amanda. I feel like this is a really good time for you. We talk about this on the show too all the time because it's in that sacral chakra. Here's the balance. You're in a good balance point right now. So if you've been considering wanting to make these changes in your life, and you're like, I don't know if I'm ready to make the transformation. Yes. Thank you. Hold on a second. I'm trying to. Here we go. Let's just do that right there. There we go. Amanda, sorry, somebody was throwing off, and somebody just. I keep telling people, do not acknowledge people who come in to destroy the energy. Just block them, and we don't have to acknowledge them. So if you hear me stop, it's just I'm just blocking people out. We don't need that. I'm not taking your money. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you my personal intuitive opinion. You're welcome to take it or not, and that's just Amanda. This is for everybody like you. I'm not asking you to pay me. I'm not asking you to give me anything. I'm not selling you anything. If you, after listening to me, say, hey, I want to hear more and want to book a session, then yes. But here, right now, for the hour, this is my gift for you. And your gift to me is helping me work on my intuition muscle. So thank you. I appreciate that. That is just a little PSA. But yes, Amanda, so right now there's this beautiful balance. Now for everybody watching, the balance isn't like, oh, everything's happy or everything's awesome. I'm so balanced right now. It's like, no, balance is where there's life and death, new and old, sad and happy. Like, that's the balance of life. It's when, hey, I am perfectly balanced and I can see 360 around me and realize that things are where they're supposed to be. And I'm kind of like, hanging out, like everything's good. Sorry, I just saw a shadow on my wall, which is weird because there's another wall here, and there's like, it's okay, cool. I saw a shadow last night too, which is really creepy, but it creeped me out because it caught me off guard. And anyway, so Amanda, this is so if you have been waiting for a message here or anywhere else to tell you that this changes that you're going through are at the right time, because here's the transformation. The reason that your higher power, the universe, life are granting you this transformation, this change in your life, is because you are standing right in the middle. You're like, yep, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to make some changes. Is it going to be without any glitches? Here's the victory and success card. But is it going to be without any glitches? No, of course not. Why? Because we just talked about that. Action, reaction, positive, negative. Always. So make sure that as you are moving forward, Amanda, and this new chapter in your life, just realize that not everybody is going to cheer you on. Not everybody's going to, just like we were talking to Mitchell just a minute ago. Like, there are some people that are going to be like, why, Amanda? Why? What did I do to make you want to leave? And you're like, you didn't do anything. It's not about, it's the old classic, it's not about you, it's about me. So if you are ready to make these changes in your life, then start making these changes in your life. This is the moment. This is the moment. So start making the changes that you need because you feel like this is the right moment. In life, there really is no perfect time to do anything. Example, get married, have children, go back to school, start a new life. There is no perfect time. There is the perfect timing. And I believe, Amanda, for you, this is the perfect timing for you to really invest in yourself and move in the direction. The skies are clear. Your body, mind, and spirit are aligned. So move forward. If you're ready, do it. You're gonna be. I think you got this. Movement, choices, and decisions. So there it is. This is making. Where are you, Amanda? Is this making sense? I hope this is making sense. But you're perfect. This is you're balanced. Confirmation for you. You're welcome. You're balanced enough to start making the transformation, especially if it has to do with like mental stuff, like mental stability stuff. You will be successful because there is movement in your life and there's changes coming for you. So this is a beautiful time for you. I think go for it and keep us informed. The comadres, we all want to know what you're up to, and if there's something exciting that you're working on, please let us know. Make sense? I hope that makes sense. Awesome. Okay, we have time for one more. Oatmeal break. I have Ash, number 4. And thank you so much for being here. I know there's other people you could be watching, there's other things you could be doing, and you chose to spend an hour with me, and I really appreciate it. Well, I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Yes, we'll be back, 9 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Oh, before I forget, Ash, we're going with you, Ash. But before I forget, I am going to be doing a clubhouse on Friday. I don't know the exact time yet. I will let you know. Probably on Friday. I probably won't know Friday. You love happy birthday. Thank you, Ash. I'm glad you come and share with me. Yes. So I'm starting a clubhouse on. You're going back to work? Don't leave me. Have a blessed day. You too, Michelle. Thank you. Yes, so we're starting a clubhouse on Friday. I'm going over to a friend's house, and she's going to help me moderate it. So we're starting a clubhouse on Friday and see how that works out. And then hopefully we'll be having a clubhouse on a regular basis. So stay tuned. If you're on Clubhouse, for those of you who don't know what Clubhouse is, it's an Apple. If you have an iPad or an iPhone, you can go into Clubhouse, and if you it's an app, you download it, but somebody needs to let you in. You almost missed me. Well, Kate, where have you been? Kate, we've been here waiting for you, comadre. We're like, where's the comadre Kate? She hasn't made it here. Okay, Ash, let's go with Ash, because I have my life coach session. I go to a life coach, and it starts in a little bit. Yeah, it's a networking, yeah. Yeah, you need to get an invite, and so I was invited a long time ago, and I've sat in on a couple, and I was encouraged to start a group for myself and start a show for myself. so you can actually converse with me. So if you're on Clubhouse, I will let you know what the name of it is going to be, and then we can actually have a conversation and start moving closer. I want my own show. I want to go on tour. See, we talk about manifesting. I want my own show. I want to go on tour. I want to be in your city reading for you. So let's see how this one goes. Let's see how it goes. And then we'll go from there. Okay, we're going to do one for Ash because I've only got like 5 minutes. So Ash, I apologize. Your reading is going to be really quick. But I'm sure you will get what you need out of it. Okay. Does readings affect you spiritually? Spirituality? Does it affect mine or yours? It affects mine. But okay, hold on. Ash. Okay, I'm going to start with your middle card instead of your first card because here's the conflict and defeat. Here is the confrontations. Here is the moment of truth. This is the I have to talk to you situation. But I feel like because you feel successful, I'm manifest to pray about it. Will to hope to see you in Nashville, Tennessee. I love Nashville. I love Nashville and Nashville food. So yes, I am manifesting, and I have friends in Nashville, so we might be coming to Nashville. So when I do, I will let you know. So Ash, the recent success that you've been seeing in yourself, it's what's allowing you to start calling people on their BS. You do pregnancy readings privately. Stand your ground, Ash. I feel like you're asserting yourself. You're standing for yourself. And then somebody from behind is coming and going, hey, no, you can't. You're not good enough. You will never succeed. You're nothing without me. But if you stand your grounds, you will basically don't let these people, places, and things in your life push you back from the steps that you're taking forward. You are worthy. You do deserve this. You are smart enough. And people love you. Just because one person is intimidated and scared of your success does not mean that everybody else is. You just had a dream about this too? Okay, so that makes sense to you. Yeah. So keep moving forward. Now, the most important person that should not hold you back, and I feel like an intense close-up moment, you do not let yourself talk yourself out of moving forward. We talked about the meditation about helping yourself walk across the tightrope, and you're holding on. This is your moment to do that. Make sure that you are walking yourself across the tightrope. Will things be a little difficult? Yes, we all know that. There are always some difficulties in our journeys, but as long as you are committed to yourself, balance your fear and your fearlessness, you will get through this. So you already are successful. You have to go close. All right, thank you. Have a good day. You're already successful. Do not let people and yourself convince you that you're not. But stand your ground, and you will walk in the right direction. So I said, they help us during our journey and help answer and confirm where we are at the time. Yes, definitely. Thank you. I needed to hear that. I will keep going forward with my head up. Yes, definitely. Oh, and then spirituality. Yes. I just feel like the readings, when I used to get them, and I still get them. I still get readings. Readings help me confirm where it's just like road signs that tell you, like, am I on the right track? And the cards are basically billboards. And as you're driving by, it's the billboard and says, keep going, be careful, roadblocks ahead, rest stop. It's just little signs they give you. So Ash, I hope that made sense to you. But yes, keep going, and don't talk yourself out of it. For everybody watching, I am Daniel G. Garza, the Card Devo. This is Breakfast with the Comadres. Thank you for joining me. I'm here just about every morning, Monday to Friday, at 9 a.m. with my coffee and my oatmeal, so come join me. If you missed anything or you want to hear anything back, my link to my YouTube is in my bio, so go over to, I don't know why I keep pointing up, go over to my bio, you'll find the YouTube link, and this video will be there later on today. You can comment, you can ask more questions there, and I will be happy to respond to you. So if you have any questions about your reading, go to the YouTube page, comment there, and I will respond to your questions. For now, thank you for joining me. How about we meet tomorrow here, comadres, for some coffee? Cool. See you tomorrow. Bye.